All right, hey there, folks. It is, yeah, it's more Ultimate General American Revolution, and why don't we just make that a little bit quiet for a second? And unfortunately, it's a new campaign. I mean, fortunately or unfortunately, the good news is that there's more patches. I can say that this one is played as smoothly as possible. It's unfortunate I wasn't able. I was about to do an update video for the third playthrough. I'd made it to September. I'd learned quite a bit. We'd done a lot right, and then once the new patch came, the old saves are no longer compatible. So I started over again. This campaign has gone the best so far. I actually won the two naval battles I fought, which if you saw the one naval battle I did atrociously in, I mean, it was also the ships. I should have lost the battle, and man, did I lose it. Uh, some of the head-to-head battles, it's slowly but surely, I'm getting a little bit better. We just had one where we went in with even numbers. We won, and wasn't too bad. Definitely, I would say my very first inclination to try to do this without artillery is absolutely the wrong one. Artillery is huge, especially if you have a manpower disadvantage and you're looking. Right, a lot of this is about breaking morale and shattering, and so you don't have to fight them the entire time. We're gonna go ahead and play this, so we're gonna hear the music come back in. But yeah, artillery is great if you don't necessarily have the recruit numbers to match the British, because there are these. It's kind of the let's turn this down here. It's kind of like the Warhammer End Times thing from the beginning. It's the chaos tides are rolling in here, and it rarely ever slackens. So we actually got Portsmouth. We have one of our ships here. This is our bigger one. I I wish I had captured the two ships I beat, but I ended up sinking them. Oh, we just finished a project. I am also using more of my reputation. Probably not as aggressively as I should, but that is what it is. All right, so we don't have a choice on this next one. Supply house, yeah, that's interesting. But what we're doing over here is I think I might go to rush army innovation. I mean, 17 points isn't too bad. We could certainly use more officers if we're looking to get more militia in the field. I'm not too sure. Receive XP by units. Hold on. Yeah, but anyways, I was just trying to figure out what this bar down here, if this actually means. Maybe it doesn't mean anything because they all kind of have it on. But if we rush the Army Innovation 1, we can then move closer to getting Benedict Arnold in our second general, and who I'm told I didn't even get this in the September 1st playthrough, but we got a whole bunch of well, the second general will give you line of sight, but then if we also continue down the Army Innovation tree the other way, we would have the ability to recruit Fusiliers and I think some more professional artillery. I also so I figured out finally. I don't think I figured out in the last video that aired how to supposedly how to produce better weapons. I believe it's through the artillery chief. We have to do something here, and it opens up an upgrade to the blacksmith, and that enables you to build weapons beyond the civilian musket. It seems odd that it's in the artillery that you get access to better small arms, but it seems to be the way it is. In terms of buildings, I've gone a little hog wild, but I've been far more conservative with my materials. I focused on getting blacksmiths down in many of these places. I haven't built in Middleborough because I expect to lose it. So Newport is a bit later to the game. Eventually we're going to get a blacksmith. We're going to get that schoolhouse. We already have the schoolhouse in Hartford. We're working on the recruiting house. Providence, yeah, they're still working their way through the blacksmith. But the extra production points and materials, we should have something in Leicester. All right, so we already have the blacksmith and we're getting the schoolhouse. There'll be other things to do. I don't know. What did I? Yeah, just the schoolhouse, because I don't know. Yeah, I'm just not sure that I really want to build it up here, and then I'm going to be able to hold Fort Stevens for all that long. In Portsmouth, I put a schoolhouse. I'm not sure what else. I don't know if there's anything else up here to help me hold longer. Maybe the recruiting house would help. I mean, it would take 10%. Actually, no, only one, a little bit less than 10% of my build. But I started off with 100. We spent it up, and then we're getting some of it back. So I don't. Yeah, I don't feel the need to probably do too much. But anyways, that's where the building stuff is. We have a small. What is this thing? Yeah, the 12 gun. I've mostly just been keeping them in port. It seems like every time we go out, we're outclassed, outmatched, whatever it is. Our very first matchup here was another 30 gun ship, and so the fact that that was my second naval battle and we were 30v30 and I took it out, I was impressed with myself. I'm sure others have done far more impressive stuff, but it was pretty impressive for me. So let's get swinging here. I think the play is to just move to Salem, and yeah. Oh, I was never in the garrison. Wait, no, that's not right. I was in that garrison. Yeah, you leave the garrison, and we're gonna move in here. I'm gonna wait and come in at the end, and we will just see how this plays out. The AI is pretty quick. This is on normal difficulty, like the other campaigns. It's just what we've gone with. All right, we're gonna see what we get. So 700, 6 versus 1,000. What I found in that one that I did recently, where we went basically 50-50, although they had artillery, but they never brought it up close enough. I brought mine up, and they attacked me, even though they were holding the defensive point. It was really the artillery that kind of made the difference, but we just took quite a few casualties, and we don't have a whole lot of manpower to be doing that. This is an interesting position. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know that I want to be in an artillery duel with these guys. I have a feeling I'm going to lose. More dithering, please. Yes. This actually looks exactly like the battlefield I was on last time. Even the victory point kind of feels the same. So we'll see. Yes, yes. I can see you're all spotted. That's fine. I don't know what line of sight for the artillery is going to mean through this field here, but let's try to do something. We're going to get you guys there. I know flanking is supposed to be the way to do it, and that is a fine dream to have. I will tell you in practice, it seems really hard to flank. Like, the AI sometimes will just go to berserk, what I would say are kind of berserk lengths to flank you. And it's a little hard to believe sometimes. Okay, they're going to come through there. That's fine. So up here, we might have an opportunity to grab their... All right, so they don't... This is one of the other things. Sometimes the AI bugs out and cares way too much about that victory point. I don't know how I feel about the victory points. It kind of seems like they don't really matter, yet the AI thinks that they matter. Over here, this is not good. This is not at all where you want to be. What we should be doing... Here, we're going to move up on this unit. Since I think I still have too many units with civilian muskets, we just got to get up close. Stay out of the way of your artillery at this range. I think we're getting close to canister. And actually, you know what? That actually makes more sense. Because otherwise, we're just going to get you know what? We might get obliterated anyways. Alright. So we're back here. We've captured that. Let's go over here. Let's get up real close. There we go. That's where we want those guys. Oh, no. Yeah, let's just shoot it out for now. I've noticed that even sometimes units on hold aren't really holding. And they'll step up, and sometimes they engage in melee, which is very odd. Alright, they're all on hold, and they just kind of have to, well, hold. Alright, that was good. Because what we can do now is we're going to come up on their flank. They're going to rally and come back. No doubt about that. Wow, they charged. Their lights charged. Talk about your questionable decision, man. Yeah, that's an odd one. Okay, they should be alright. That's not really where... Yeah, that's fine. These guys, alright, so they're going to route. I'm not going to chase as much as I'd like to. What we're going to do instead is pop back a little bit to try to get some distance from that artillery. There's no great... I don't know what happened there. That was a miss micro on my part. We gotta do something with this artillery here. Alright, so we got them. Actually, maybe we'll just step back with this infantry. Maybe that's the play. So they're gonna turn. We'll keep them there, and hopefully this is decent line of sight. Yeah, I mean, that's like, it should be decent enfilade fire down their flank. Now, if we send them over there, we got to send them to deal with that. We'll send them over there. And we're just going to let them get some of their condition back. All right, that's more than far enough back. Here, actually, we're just going to have them look that way. All right, so they're almost reloaded. That's good. Yeah. Quick check on this. Oh, I did not. Why did I not see this in campaign? I'm usually like on that kind of stuff. I feel like I'm usually a little bit more attentive. All right, we're gonna have these guys come up. Still this thing where I just sometimes cannot draw the lines. Yeah, the whole rear flank thing seems like it's a bit overdone. All right, we gotta move you guys up here. All right, that's good. And something, either, I don't know if it was a good artillery shot that just went down the line or what that was. Let's move back. Let's bring everybody back. How are we on artillery? I'm gonna actually tell them to hold. Although, hold on. All right. I wasn't sure earlier when I told units to hold. It looked like they weren't even reloading, and I was like, well, that's stupid. But I guess they do reload. All right. Bring them back here. Move ourselves over here. Get these guys rocking and rolling. All right. Put them over there. Maybe we'll keep them right there. Oh, yikes. All right, so you don't... if it needs to be said, you do not want to take friendly fire from artillery. All right, move up. Huh. Just running off. All right, let's move up close here because, again, we're not going to get... If we're just using civilian muskets, we are... Uh-oh. No, 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 no. No. Don't shoot through our own guys. All right. Get them down. Stay on them. Yeah, let's close. We're going to take casualties on the way in, but it is what it is. They look like... Oh, were they coming in for a melee? I don't know. Where do we need help? I think the artillery should be able to do that. All right, they're doing okay. All right, let's move up. Let's move up here. All right, let's stop. See if we can get up. Trying to get some shot in on them. All right, so we got them to route as well. You all need to come up a bit. They look like they will rally once again. Can we get it? We're not going to get any shots off, are we? All right. Hold with these guys. Hold with those guys. You guys just fall back. That was a very odd route you guys are doing. I don't know what's going on there. You know what? At this point, we probably just have to move up. Yeah, we'll push up like that. These two... Alright, I don't want to just... Here. Actually, we're going to go like this. Oh, now they know to fall back. Alright. Maybe there is, like, some sort of delayed reaction. I don't know what that was, man. Alright, let's get up close. We gotta take casualties on the way in. It is what it is. Let them get some condition back. Oh, they were not in hold. Kudos to them, though, for... We'll just give them the bayonet. We will give them the bayonet. Right, it's not a huge battery that they have. Now, if it's a big if we can get up there and take that artillery out and stand on it, basically capture the guns and rout the unit, we'll get whatever guns they have. Yeah, it's a thing. Not my favorite mechanic. My view is if they leave their guns because they're routing and we end, even if we have to end holding them, they should be ours. I don't understand why we need to capture the crew in order to capture the guns. The explanation that it's to basically make it so that the player doesn't accumulate too much artillery kind of, it makes sense, but it's just not a good explanation. It's, the mechanic needs to be improved. Don't let the AI take so much artillery, right? If it can't defend it, the solution to that problem is not don't let the player get it when they've taken it. The solution is make the AI better so that it's not losing its guns. Or have the AI take less artillery. Right? All of those are... Alright, so this is bad. Yeah, I gotta bring my guy back and put him in a... I gotta get him back to probably Plymouth. Or Portsmouth, not Plymouth. My goodness. And I don't understand why, when I see these guys, but I don't see any option to take those guns there. So I think I'm going to hop out on it, because for whatever reason, I'm not even getting an option to take their guns. So it is what it is. We'll go back to the global map. I mean, we did better than... Yeah, I mean, we took fewer casualties than them, but certainly nothing to go in the UG Hall of Fame. But that's not who we are. We're still learning the ropes. Alright, that was that. So, question is, do I want to capture it? No. I feel like if I fall back, I might be able to bait out another detachment. Construct a recruiting house, yes. Plus, we just need to get some numbers back. But let's let that kind of siphon some of the recruits out of Boston. Come on, get in that garrison. There you go. Also, I tried... It doesn't work the way I thought. I tried putting soldiers on ships to use as a boarding party. Does not work. Does not work. Alright, so everybody up there is in Portsmouth. Rumors spread. Alright, so... some Spanish... That's not terrible. And where are... I thought it was this unit that had folks that could upgrade. Yeah, definitely give these guys something better. So we got 481. So this would account for what? 240 of that? Alright, let's do that. Maybe it was these guys then that had an upgrade? Maybe not. Yeah, we're not gonna give the Fusiliers the better guns. Only because I think they can do more with them. You know what? I don't know if I throw them down in Providence. I'm not really gonna know what happens. 256. All right, we'll do that, and that'll be fine for now. We do have money to spend if we wanted to or needed to. I'm not sure why this showing up at 7 to 24. Meaning companies that can increase the numbers assigned lost. This, yeah, it must be in battle. So. Population turn more number of officers refers to. I think this is an error. I think the officer stuff should probably be in the next tab. But anyways, game's not even 2 weeks out of early access, so you get passes from me. Did we finish? Huh. I'm tempted to do these. The map is about to open up in a week or so. June 1st should roll around. I'm kind of not that interested to rush this campaign in part because surprise, I want to figure out how, at this point in the game, how is the economy and logistics are going to work. Not enough guns. Who is waiting for what? They're probably waiting on gallopers. They're not great, but we will, you know, we are supposed to be producing them. Huh. I don't think we need any more civilian muskets at the moment. Not sure how many we need. But that'll help. Again, some artillery is better than, even some poor artillery is better than nothing. That was interesting. I remember seeing that before. Because we are learning and testing, I'm gonna see what happens if I run down here. I don't really want to lose this force, so I would certainly save scum back here if I had to. Do I have to actually have him? I do have to have myself leave? Alright. Yeah, that's a big garrison. 68. I mean, 18. It's 21. Yikes. 21 and 9. I could get almost, well, I get about 3,000. And that would be it. Yeah, that's rough. Get out of there and get out of there. Yeah, that's fun, but you can't disengage from their cavalry. Even though they started at half the distance between Boston and Salem. No, we're trying to pull out of here, man. Why can I not click on this dude? Yes, yes. Yes, fallback, that's correct. Well, that wasn't cool, man. Why can I not? Maybe they've just gone kind of... So why do we not have a battle trigger here? Alright, so they will chase you all the way up to Portsmouth. So yeah, this is one of the things I don't love about the game. Alright, so we're not going to play this. All right, so this is us. We looked into the crystal ball. We did not like what we saw, and so we're not going to move on Salem. But yeah, that'll be too tough a nut to crack. And again, I'm not one of those people who yeah, I'm not gonna be able to beat an army. Let's say if I'm not at least 50-50, I have no chance, and it's probably got to be better than 50-50, especially when if they're bringing cav. But we don't have that much artillery. We had some Fusiliers, but I don't think that would matter too much. I mean, we can hold here. I think about how much I'm willing to lose by investing. I mean, 800, I don't really care about the money. The build is rough if you don't get it back. The garrison is actually fairly large. How long? Alright, so we actually burned this one already. Intelligence cost. I haven't run the intelligence thing through yet because it doesn't... They haven't started hitting us with a lot of the things that penalize you if you don't have intelligence. New musket. United States. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's what we're looking for. Though I wonder. I'm not sure why that comes under intelligence. The Virginia 76. Pretty sure the stuff we're looking for is elsewhere. I think these are things we're going to want eventually. So we'll go for qualified engineers right now. Oh, that was through chief engineer. All right, that makes a little bit more sense. I don't know. I guess some of the perks look like they were falling for intelligence. Yeah, I'm going to pause you, and when I've done stuff, I'll bring you back in just to try to show you the progress of the campaign rather than the dithering. Alright, so our map opened up while we were killing time. I did decide to rush, I don't know, a couple of these, and so it's going to be a while for some of this other stuff to come through, but I believe it's going to be the ordnance facilities. I think this is the one that opens up the ability to construct the buildings that should produce slightly better small arms. I think it was that one. Army Innovation 2, I believe this is the one that's going to give us Benedict Arnold. I guess, yeah, if we hover over it, we'll see. So it's the blacksmith's shop, I think, that alleviate dependence on foreign arms purchase. So yeah, I think that's that. I think once we get Arnold, maybe we'll take a break, go for these two, which I'm behind on. I don't know about the +6 copper. Maybe it's not a huge thing, and then we'll go for Fusiliers Company. These other things are good as well. Those I understand are probably better a little bit later on in the game when you're looking for money, because we should expect to run out. And then this is just one of the opening ones. So that's where things stand. But we did open up to the west, and I wonder how many troops I can pull out of Portsmouth without getting attacked. It's probably harder than I think. Alright, we gotta leave. Park ourselves here. I'd like to move... Oh no. I'd kind of like to keep those guys with me. Just because I'm pretty sure I know what they can do. We do have New Haven. Yes. Yeah, we got the Ticonderoga campaign. What is this +11? 12-pound field gun. 90 days. Alright. New Haven should have a lot. Yeah, it's quite a few recruits. I'm thinking of pulling. We'll take Jackie Fish with us. I didn't see it. The other one was named. Nope. Just Samuel Breton. And, yeah, maybe we'll move them. The supply. What is this supplier? So if we take Fort Rice, that opens things up to Bennington, Albany, Kingston. next, and that's nice. And then Fort Saratoga is usually fairly easy, and then it's Ticonderoga. I mean, some of the stuff just feels so far away. I actually haven't done anything with Falmouth because I usually don't hang on to Portsmouth, so don't really get the opportunity to. But I think we're doing something here. There aren't a whole lot of recruits, but for the time being, I swear we bought more guns for these people. We did, just not enough for everyone. We're gonna throw them out. Come on. And we're gonna move them over there. All right, and I'll bring you back again when things develop a bit further. All right, so what I found is that there's almost nobody in Fort Lovell. Fort Rice has a similar amount, and Hubbardton is actually completely empty. And so I'm inclined to send, I think they're done. Semi-Britton's got to be just about done, and I think we'll send him up to Fort Lovell. And then maybe move over to Hubbardton, and then send Fish alongside with the militia here. And that should be enough to push and grab all three of these, and then it's a matter of moving over to Saratoga. Yeah, I don't want more. I mean, as good as I'm sure that, now they're getting big. So let's leave the garrison. Let's move up here. Fish can rest when he gets there. Let's play. All right, Sumner's here. We're gonna have him join. I don't want to take down anything else in Leicester or Portsmouth because I'm afraid. So they took back Salem. They finally sent troops in. There's still a good chance that they're going to get sieged and they're going to get knocked down. I'm actually wondering if I should just bring in troops from Falmouth to deter that. All right, their condition is okay. Yeah, their condition is going to be, they're going to be exhausted. That's to be expected. Come on, get in there. There they go. They're in. Not sure what's going on here. All right, so we got a battle. We got to do it. And again, this should be the best force I can get. It's Fusiliers with Spanish rifles. So at this point in the game, that's the best we can do. All right, we got a nice little line. I'm dawdling. I forgot it is a fort battle. No, if I could figure out, I don't know how much artillery they have. This one, I mean, looks like the way to attack it is from the front or the back, where we have some trees, so we'll certainly look to do that. Before I move anybody, let's just see if they do have artillery there. Yeah, they got a little bit, so that's probably one gun. It's probably not even worth it. Although every little bit would help. See, 120, what do they have? I think usually with these, I go with smaller groups, so. But there are Fusiliers. But I expect to be in melee quite a bit, so. We're going to put them together, put them together. We can keep these guys a bit loose. I don't know where I'm going to find an opportunity for these guys to flank. Let's do some scouting. Okay. Oh, they got some lights. My least favorite thing. Alright. But they're not doing anything to actually support the point. So 120, 90. Alright, so anyways, they're going to be there. Yeah, you guys can actually just hold up. That is a thick set of lines. Cool, cool. All right, let's speed this up. No. you dare shoot me. Alright. I think we're going to move them right there. We're going to move them right there. Them right there. Me right here. I think, given our condition, I know we're about to run a lot and we're not going to get too much morale. But oh. I mean, these are better guns than what I'm used to. Okay, they're in hold. They're in hold. Yeah, I don't really... I can't believe that they're going to come out. Division? Huh. I'm not seeing any ability to take perks. Alright, yeah, you guys need to move up. And let's see. Their condition is decent. Double quick. Alright. I'll have them run. Nope. I don't think you need to shoot them, but alright. Ooh. I don't know what that is. Okay, they're in hold. We're not in hold, but we should be. Huh. They have the arc right, they just... Alright, so if they're gonna run, we're gonna run. No. Keep moving up. Or just don't. I don't know. I mean, the idea was to just kind of run up and shoot at close range, but... I guess we're gonna go in for melee. I guess they should be able to hit whoever they want, yeah. I did not realize that was so slow. Man, that did seem slower. And that's why. Alright, we got this. It says 50% of the ammo, but I would doubt it. Alright, I'm going to pause you. I'm going to wait till my condition is up to 100, and then I'm going to get out of this battle. Well, we certainly wanted casualties. I mean, it was a low casualty affair, which is fine. But yeah, that kind of ratio I could use all the way through. And it actually turned out one of those big blobs, what they said was civilian muskets, not the Spanish 55. So they were doing, I guess the one unit makes sense why they're doing the way they were. It was not that impressive. Alright, so here we'll move up. Yes. There we go. Food? Yeah, I guess you should be foraging. But let's take fort level first. I guess if I forage here, does it help? Not really. Alright, we'll join that garrison. We'll get ready to move. Alright, looks like Fort Rice can be the next target. Take Jackie and these guys and try to have a party there. Alright, the attack on Fort Rice here is about to get underway. We're underway, right? Yeah, we are. They might just run. It looks like they're at number 2-1. We will see. The group that was up at Fort Lovell, that group that was just in the previous battle, they are moving over to Hubbardton, which has, I think, maybe some of the refugees from the battle we just fought. Alright, here we are. This is us looking towards... What on earth was that? You know what? Well, they got lights chasing us. That's... You know what? I hate these guys. Let's move up. Scout this out. Let's do the same thing as last time. I think everybody here has civilian muskets. Well, everybody on my side has civilian muskets. So we're just going to try to stay on these guys. We'll give ourselves the run order. And, yeah, the hope is that by running and then quickly holding, we'll be able to do a lot more to them than they're able to do to us. What am I doing over here? Alright, you two. So that's... Alright, that's where they got those guys. Alright, we'll probably go straight in again. And just challenge them out in the field. I mean, if they want to run forever and then some, like, that's fine. It's not fun. Especially with these civilian muskets, it's just, we got no shot if we're not getting close. Not sure we'll get the shot off. Yeah. 150 dudes, got one of them. And that's why lights are annoying. Alright. I think, actually, we can just wait right here. That was interesting. So is this... So, it's at 30. And then when I put them in hold, it goes up to 45. So these guys are at 42. 27. So I guess it just adds 15% cover, but I don't know if it works when they're out in a field. Now these guys are not correctly placed. They should have their cones overlapping. Oops. Okay. Now we can do that. No, don't shoot at him. Oh, whatever. Alright, that time we took out 2 of them. It's fine. I'm going to try to quiet that artillery in a second. How are we? Condition is 100 and 100, so let's just go right on it. Kind of the same thing as last time. 1 here. 1 here. Just hopefully that artillery doesn't hit, but whatever. Alright, these guys are gonna have to come up. Okay, the actual fight that matters. Can we please move closer? It is so hard for these guys to do this. Let's just move right on up. So maybe it is just a blanket. It's just a blanket plus 15%, but I really want to get up close with these guys. Maybe that's good enough. Huh. Oh, I just saw that artillery lining up. Alright, we'll send them in the first wave. Let's send these guys over here. Oh. I should have done the whole hold fire thing. Dude, guys, you're supposed to be moving, man. Alright, we'll give these guys just a charge order just because. Yeah, we shattered their artillery battery. Can we actually get the gun? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Their condition is okay, so I may do the same thing. I may put y'all on pause until we get our condition back. That way, when you go back on the battlefield, everything is rested and ready to go. Again, it was, yeah, that's good casualty ratio. I mean, they were outnumbered, and that's the way you ought to try to do it, so that you don't. If you end up in prolonged slogs, you're going to take more casualties. So if you win it quick, that'd be great. All right, so we took Hubbardton. It was not even a close battle, so that there's not too much to say there. We invested it. It was another one. I didn't even know it was kind of on my list of things to do. So between taking Lovell and Hubbardton, I think we got 15 rep. So I'm gonna go back in, and yeah, so that's gonna give us Arnold, and this allows us to get Artillery Company and Fusiliers. All right, so we're gonna say yes to that, and I'm a little concerned that I'm leaving these open. And of course, the AI is going to find a way to thread the needle through there, so that's going to be a little rough. Notice that the materials report, we've got about 15 more materials than we did, I don't know, less than 2 weeks ago, so that's pretty good. Alright, so they're not quite close enough, but pretty soon, second Connecticut, Jackie Fish is going to be ready to go, and I think, just keeping an eye on what all this was down here. I'm not sure why it says that the officer points are +1. It doesn't really look that way. I mean, the schools have been finished elsewhere, but it doesn't seem like it ever. I'm not sure what I'm missing. Trained, yeah. But we have more pressing things to deal with. I think those guys are going to Hubbardton, which is fine. We're going to send Fish to reinforce. I'm going to hang out back here just. Oh, okay. So now I can research the Navy if I want to. That's cool. But I think this is the more pressing problem, and it's also one that I'm more comfortable rushing. And also, I think now, yes, we can assign Benedict Arnold. So this is a first for me. We will see how this goes. And okay, so he's down here in Providence, which tells me a good amount of stuff I did not know. We're gonna have him, well, leave. Wait a minute. Speed, command radius, or spotting. I like all those. We're gonna go with that. I don't want to tick off the folks in Boston too too much. All right, did Boyle run? Did he? Because it's kind of turning into the grand tactician thing, which is what the AI knows. The AI knows what you're doing, even if they don't have to send a general out to scout it. So, alright, that's fine. Hold on, let's see what Saratoga actually has. I don't know if I believe that. I feel like Saratoga was always a bit easier to crack than what I'm seeing. Alright, I guess it's not. So, come back. We need numbers. War. Cherokee nuclear. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, I was thinking we'll build these up. I think their holdup is pretty much just whatever's in. What's in their recruit pool. So that'd be 720. This would be 1,000. Yeah, I think bringing in Bennington and Albany would definitely help. Here, we're actually going to leave Hubbardton because no one really cares about it. And we're going to move down here. I think I'm going to have to buy some more of those pretty terrible guns. But that's... So there's none in the arsenal. I think I'm going to need 5. I'm trying to produce him. But there is... Something is going on here. And I guess we're not going to get the muskets done. I don't know why that's not... Well, that's too bad. That would have been nice to get, but I must have screwed something up and misclicked. All right, so we'll get 1 Galloper gun in a day. Yeah, but we won't. How much is this going to cost? Yeah, we've been getting a lot of money, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll start the unit here. Sure. Okay. Albany, I don't know what they got going on. And Fish, I don't know. I don't know how many wounded he's carrying. So, yeah. Alright, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this one in this video or not, but I guess since we're here, it probably shows that I do. Looks like we're going to have about 1,800 men against 1,170 that are in a fort. We'll see how many of them are actually in the fort. Hopefully it's not too many. Our condition isn't too trash yet. So yeah, let's see what we get. Alright, this is what she looks like. We're actually in a decent formation. But we'll see. Hopefully we didn't spawn too close to this. Yeah, we absolutely did. Closer than I would have liked to have spawned. Alright, we're going to merge. Yikes. Alright, I can order those two together. Oh boy. That is just going to be rough. I think with these guys we're going to move up. Just move up quick. Same thing with these guys, and just hope to start shooting. Did I do that? Okay, we'll have them move up. No. Move up. Move up. Oh. You know what? Don't move up. My bad. I did not think the AI would be that aggressive. We'll do that. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Still not what I want to do. There we go. There you go. That's, well, whatever that is. all you can run. Here. Okay, bring them up next. Wow, we routed already. Yikes. Alright, we're gonna have them go over there. Oh. Okay, we'll have them go right there. We'll have them go right there. I would actually prefer to just run. I really don't feel like taking that fight. If you want to charge, we should countercharge. We do outnumber them about 3 to 1. Alright, they just ran. Why on earth are you doing that? Well, you're charging. You're just not charging the right thing. Wow. We outnumbered them 3 to 1 and we still got clobbered. That's... If I had shame, I would be embarrassed right now. Alright, they bounced off of them. That's fine. Hey, they actually got them to rout. That's impressive. Alright. Where are you guys going here? I don't know if they're running off the battlefield never to return. They might be. Okay. I mean, this is absolutely where you want to fight them. Alright. Just stop moving if you're exhausted. Here, since they don't have too much... Alright, we're going to run from them. Yeah, these guys have just gone unresponsive. They're just going to run the whole time. Alright, we're exhausted over here. Problem is they have a lot of guns. That's not the problem. Problem is that I want those guns. Just don't know that I'm going to be able to get them. So here, let's move these guys around to the backside. Double quick. Okay. See, they can shoot at that, yeah. I can't dawdle too much out here. Did we... Oh, I guess they came back. Alright. That was the old shot from way downtown. Sure, they can shoot that. You know what? We're going to have these guys go further around. These guys can go right here. Oh, no. Don't get charged. Just run. Just run. There you go. Alright. We'll order them to charge in. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how that goes. Ugh. I'm not sure where we're going to get decent line of sight on this group here. Okay, move up with them. Move up with them. So those are all pretty big units. I don't think I'm going to beat. Not with Minutemen. And of course we routed, yes. Yes, good. We routed against that artillery. Of course we did. Alright, we'll try to get into the fort now. But I think the key there is kind of showing up together, and don't look like we're going to do that now. I don't even know if I feel like friendly firing. I mean, usually, yeah, but maybe we could try charging again. I'm not. That's too bad. That is too bad. Alright, let's chase these guys down if they're going to harass my guys routing. Alright, that's a lot of them routing. Might be too little too late, but too bad we can't group charge. Just select a whole bunch of folks and tell them to run. Does this lead us to seize any of the guns? Seize them up here? Anything? Nah. It is noticeable that the wheels are still spinning though. Alright. Alright, so here is the end tally. Yeah, nothing really to write home about. Because I mean, we killed more than we lost, but I think the ratio needs to be a bit higher than that to get the attrition going. I mean, we will get ours resupplied from local recruits. Theirs have to come in from elsewhere, Canada, or shipped in, I guess, from somewhere back in England. But I think that's a fine place to end things. We have Arnold running around. He didn't miss him doing anything, but I was kind of just having him run around in this crescent and keep an eye on whatever's going on in case we need to get troops together. Here, we're gonna Styles. You look like you got pretty beat up, so we're gonna send you up there. The Bennington Militia. Well, we may actually send them back to Bennington. I'm gonna go up here and take a peek. Fish looks like he needs to get some recruits back, so we'll send him there. Breton, he needs recruits as well, but yeah, Ticonderoga is gonna be tough. I think we're gonna have to recruit more folks to the units that are Albany, Bennington, and now Saratoga. And yes, it is. So we got the rep. We got, what do we get? We got more brown besses. So there was an event that came up. I don't think it was on camera, and we should have an option to get quite a few brown besses and outfit. Let's see. Yeah, all of them. All right, so we don't want that. And we're still waiting on what? Oh, I'm gonna do this. We could get a fort. Minus 2% firearms. I think that this is the one we're looking at. So it says new building barracks. Actually not too sure what that looks like. What does that do for us here? Barracks? Is that an upgrade to something? Is it only in forts? Huh. It's the recruiting house one. I'm not sure, but you know, I could wrestle with it off. off camera, but I think we know what we need to do. We need to get more recruits up here and press. I'll outfit some of those units with, I think we got enough brown basses for a few. And if they don't, make any more patches that screw up this save, this is by far the most successful campaign I've run. And so, yeah, we are learning. Again, we're like a week and a half out of early access. So we're getting there. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope to bring you back for more.